So in this video, we're gonna go over how to replace your wiring harness. One thing you're gonna need is a wiring harness. This wiring harness comes with a new board, new chip board for the USB ports. We don't need to use that unless you're replacing it because there's a fault in the chipboard, but there usually is not. Need that. You need a T15 Torx compatible wrench. You need an M5 hex wrench. You need a needle nose pliers or similar pliers. And a 10 millimeter open end wrench is what I prefer. You could use a closed end wrench as well. First thing, we're gonna wanna unplug the power cable. Undo the 4 M5s on the bottom and then the 2 T15s on the bottom, and that'll allow us to split the case. Unscrew the 4 main bolts. Now that we have the 4 bolts out and the 2 screws, we can split the housing here. As you look in, you can see there's 2 wires connecting to the motor. A red and a black leading to a red and a green. I'm just gonna unplug these 2. So now we've got those unplugged. We can now carefully slide. You gotta kind of pop the bottom down, slide the motor shroud off. These wires, notice how they go under here, and also under here, and this goes over the motor to the plug. You can pull the wires out. You can do the same thing here, pull the wires out. To give us a little bit more space, take your 10 millimeter wrench, undo this plug. Now the plug is free. We're now ready to take the switches off. There's a bottom switch and a top switch. And there's also a plug right here going to the circuit board. So this little guy, we're gonna pop that out. First thing to do is remove this top switch. So you're gonna have to push down on these at the same time. Down and out, pull on the outside. You won't be able to get this out. So what you need to do is leave this right around here, push your hand underneath and unclip bottom clips. Now you can pull the switch free. Now that this switch is free, we're going to release the bottom one. Push. Push. Now, sometimes this will wiggle free. If not, you can't really get your finger underneath it. So what you can do is flip it, and then it should just come out. Otherwise, try to get something small and pointy under there to push this down. Once this is out, you'll notice black, red, red. You just need to take off the top black one and the bottom red one. So these are a little bit harder to pull off. Switch is free. You have your harness out. So once it's out, you can put it back to where they were. That there. Now that we have our old one out, we're going to take our new one. So we have our new switch here. Notice on our new switches, there's a sticker. And the sticker should say 15 amp, 12 volt DC, 102, made in Taiwan, on and off. You want that facing up. This switch is going to go above that, and it is going to be red on the bottom, black on the top. I'm just putting them there to hold it, just so I can visualize this new one and the old one. But to install it, we'll remove those. We will basically push all this wiring in. And with the lettering on the switch facing the arrows, we'll push this in just like so. You can push this lower one in. And the lower one, there's two different ways you can tell how to put this one in. This one, the button should actuate towards the top, like so. Or the side without a sticker should be facing the on-off. So put that in there, we've got this. Now, take our red and our short black right up here like so. And remember, when you're plugging these in, black is on the top, red is on the bottom. So it should look like this. Push these into their home. This is going to go right into that, with this clip facing this back. Like so. Shroud goes like this. This wire needs to follow Make sure you tuck the wire to the side of these mounts. This wire is going to go up and over the motor. You can go there. Use your 10mm wrench. Tighten this down. Snug, but not too tight. Now, your motor shroud and wiring is ready to go back. Make sure the wires are above and these are not getting caught. And plug in your black to the green. Red to red. Now your shroud should go together like so. And we're back underneath. 4 bolts. Snug these up. Not too tight, not too loose. And there are 2 T15s. One more thing, plug this back in, test it.